at 2 a.m. Just capturing the vibe.
Have a donkey donk like a trunk full of bass on an old school Chevy. 7-tray donkey donk. All I need is some vodka and a donkey chunk. And watching she gonna get donkey
Now you know why they call me Mr. Local.
Get heavy, I get on the floor and act like a fool if you let me. Really, you just sweat me.
Why are you doing the rap part like a weather report?
LA, Miami, New York. Say no more, get on the floor. Live your life and stay on the floor.
Mic drop. You got a mic drop after that.
Grab somebody, drink a little more.
Need to see this with the Ali and Dean dance. Be a little bit of a different vibe.
I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I make them all day. I'll get one done in a second if you wait.
Okay, it's a very laid-back version.
Sitting on trains. Every step I get to, I'm plucking that game. Everyone's
I think one of these guitars might have been a mistake.
Bonafide hustler, making my name. All I wanna do is and take your money.
Okay.
All I wanna do is and
That actually came out alright.
All I wanna do is and take your money. All I wanna do is
Timing's a bit questionable.
and take your money.
I think this guitar might have been a mistake. Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
Okay.
Absorbent and yellow and porous as he.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
It's actually pretty good.
Be something you wish.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Then drop on the deck and flop like a fish.
SpongeBob
Okay, here we go.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Okay.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
It's falling apart a little bit.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Some of the melodies are a little bit questionable. Let's have a listen to the instrumental without the vocals. It's like carousel music. Some oompa. Should we have an a cappella version?
SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants.
Nice timing.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
The laugh sounds like you're dying. It's like an Owl City version.
You shout it out,
Or Sweet Child of Mine.
but I can't hear a word you say. I'm
It's not
talking
terrible.
loud, not saying much.
The bass is pretty good. And the little rise is good.
I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, ricochet. You take your
These
aim.
are tuned.
Fire away.
Not even auto-tune can save this one.
You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me
Take some of these vocals out.
but I won't fall. I am
Okay, here comes the big drop.
titanium. I am titanium.
Such lovely harmonies.
I am titanium. Stone hard.
I think the song is a little bit out of your range. You think? Like, what even is that?
As bulletproof glass.
I actually think that's better without the auto-tune. I think the auto-tune ruins that. Because I'm so off, I can't decide which note to correct me to.
You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium.
God, it's bad. It's so bad. I am rusty.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling.
All right, partner.
Keep on rolling, baby.
It's a strong start.
You know what time it is. Throw your hands up. Throw your hands up. Ladies and hands up.
Oh my god.
Now move in, now move out. Hands up, now hands down. Back up, back up. Tell me what you gonna do now.
Oh
breathe
no.
in, now breathe out. Hands up, now hands down. Back up, back up. Tell me what you gonna do now.
Keep rolling, rolling.
The best vocals I've done yet.
Now I know y'all be loving this
Right here.
LIMP, biscuit is right here. People in the house put them hands in the air, cause if you don't care, then we don't care.
Perfect backing vocals.
Keep rolling.
What?
Keep rolling.
Come on.
Keep rolling.
The ad-libs are great. They're the best part.
You wanna mess with Limp Bizkit? Yeah. You can't mess with Limp Bizkit. Why? Because we get it on every day and every night.
Hello? There we go. There we go. Can you guys hear the click track as well? I don't think you can. I just did this whole spiel welcoming everyone in. And everything was broken the whole time. There we go. You should be able to hear the click track as well now. Okay. What a disaster. You're all there trying to tell me and I'm just ignoring you welcoming everyone in. I'm reading all the old messages. Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome on in. I think we're all fixed now. There's too many things going on. My PC decided to have a massive reset, it seems. I use AI for math homework. Welcome on in again. Jess, welcome on in. Claire Bear, hello, hello. CHR, welcome on in. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining on Instagram as well. We're still learning how it works. It is a pain setting up Instagram to stream on. You would think they would make it more straightforward. Alpaca Waka, welcome on in. It's not a proper stream until a technical issue happens. That is correct. It's unavoidable. I do have an APC, Ayun. Yeah, I'm putting it to work. I've got all these new fancy overlays and all these other things going on. Will there be gong sounds today? Well, that's up to Twitch chat. If you are a sub on Twitch, you have the power to use commands such as !gong to bang the gong, or !command or commands to see all the commands available. There it is. Mason, welcome on in. It should be fun. MTR should be fun. C, welcome on in. Disco Raves, hello, hello. Family Sid, Chimp, Emmy, welcome on in. Hi Sam, which song today? We are going to do The Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. That is the plan for this evening. Emmy, Strawberry Pancake, thank you very much for the gifts. That's very kind of you. And Lukey's welcome on in. Something from Danger Days because of the anniversary. Now we're doing MCR on their Black Parade tour at the moment, so we're cashing in and doing the Black Parade itself. There we go. I think I finally caught up and said hello to everyone. Just wondering, what days do you stream? It's in theory Thursday evening and Friday evening, but it doesn't always tend to work out that way. Such as tomorrow, I won't be streaming. I have other commitments, unfortunately. So this week we're going to be doing Thursday, Friday. We're going to be doing Thursday, Saturday this week, not Thursday, Friday. Yeah. I don't know how much progress we're going to make on this song. I'll be honest with you guys up front. It's a bit of a beast of a song. It's a long one. It's got a lot of different sections. I'm going to do my best to try and get through it all tonight. We got about 2.5, 3 hours. So my hope is we can make at least some very good progress. If not, we will use the first bit of the stream on Saturday to finish it off, and then we'll do another song. I don't think this is so much it's going to take 2 entire streams, but it might take a little bit more than just one. So that's the plan for the next stream or two. Oh my god, we lost the football last night. Don't remind me. It's because we didn't stream. We weren't there doing another football song recreation. Otherwise, we definitely would have won. So I have to take some accountability for for their loss. Saw them in Liverpool a couple of weeks ago. Amazing. Yeah, there's been a lot of people seeing them recently. Obviously, we've been playing Wembley the last few days. Our Spirit wasn't there to make Christmas versions, exactly. Utterly your fault, good to know. How is everyone? It's another hot one. It's heating up in here. Welcome on in, Samit Kane. And Funny Sync. Good to have you here. Maybe if there's time today, we'll revisit our England songs. Because let's be honest, they're not going to be relevant for another 4 years. We may as well milk them for as much as we can. Play It Sideways, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Who do I want to win the World Cup? I guess I can't say Argentina. Who's left in? Did Spain beat France, right? Yeah. I've been to Spain. I like Spain. Maybe I'll back Spain to win. There we go. That's my choice. My top pick for the tournament. Can you reuse the England songs for Euros 2028? I guess so. It's not the same though. It's not coming home so much with the Euros as it is with the World Cup. Lapisa Lazuli, welcome on in. Lovely to have you as always. I think our bucket song could be reused for Euros though. Got a bad infection after surgery. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. That is awful. It's the last thing you need after you've been in for surgery is to have more complications. So I hope you recover quickly. Okay, I think things are running smoothly. I've given things a few minutes to crash if they're gonna crash. So I think we're off to a good start. It's nice with the background music now. I'm kind of just grooving to the background music. I mean, assuming you guys can even hear that. You couldn't hear my mic, so maybe you can't even hear the music. Yeah, tonight we are recreating the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance, but of course, my laptop is muted. I cannot hear anything. You guys will get to listen along for the entire time. We're going to do our best to recreate it with MIDI with some samples. We will record some vocals. And then at the end, we will have a listen all together and see how close, or maybe not so close, I managed to get, assuming we finish it in time tonight. Otherwise, it'll roll over to Saturday and we'll listen to it then. Sammy, welcome on in. This will be good or bad. Or somewhere in between. The worst football song I ever heard was by Liverpool. They did a rap song in the 80s. Oh no, that sounds awful. I'm partial to the Adam and Joe football song. Which if you guys, it might be before some of your guys' time. If you haven't heard Adam and Joe's attempt at a football song, definitely go check that out on YouTube. It's about as kind of literal as a football song as you can get. Anyway, let's get into things. Right. For anyone who's joined in the last 30 seconds, we are recreating The Black Parade by My Chemical Romance, but my laptop is muted. I cannot hear anything. I'm going to do my best to recreate the original track using MIDI, using samples, recording some vocals, and then at the end we will have a listen all together and see how close, or perhaps not close, I managed to get. And you guys, you lucky people, get to listen along the whole time at home. DJ Adam, welcome on in. Goop Man, welcome on in. Lovely to have you all here. The Gino and all us elder emos shall flock. Exactly. I've got there's a lot of pressure to not mess up this intro. It's a very beloved song amongst a certain demographic. So we can't mess this one up too badly. As always, I should mention, any subs, we bang the gong, as always, and subs do have access to all the new commands in chat. I keep saying it, but I will eventually get some new emotes sorted out. I think we're overdue some emotes. We desperately need a gong emote. We desperately need a Clyde emote to go in the new Clyde bot we got in chat. Yeah. All right, let's get started. There's no getting around it. We're gonna have to start with the piano. So we need to find ourselves a nice piano and put a lot of reverb on it. Let's go with a Studio Grand piano. I should take my headphones off because that would be cheating and defeat the whole point of the challenge. And then what are we even doing here if I'm wearing headphones? I am on Twitch as well. Yeah, I'm everywhere I can be. Jay Collins, welcome on in. You managed to see them. Loads of people saw them. So many people. Lisa, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Right. Let's get going. Do, 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 do. That's what we're doing. So we're starting on a G. That much I know. We're in the key of G. Ding, 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 ding. So what's that? Ding, do, do, do. I think my tempo is faster than that, right? Ding, do, do, do. Oh, in fact, I should put the tempo at the right tempo. So another complication of this song is there are tempo changes. I've not put any of them in yet. We're going to do them as we go and hope that they're sort of even roughly right. Yeah, we'll figure that out as we get to it. So I think we're just going down chromatically here, right? Do, 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 do. Like this. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. I'm going to try and not look at chat too much for this opening because there's only so much I can do to get it wrong here. So I don't want to be influenced by chat to be like, definitely right, definitely wrong. I'm going to avoid what you guys are saying and lock something in And once it's locked, that's it. We're not changing it. So I think we are just walking down. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. And maybe we go down. Maybe it does go down quite a lot lower. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. This could be an octave too low. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do. I need to avoid what you guys are saying. So we're just going G, F sharp, E minor, D. We're going down to C. Maybe that's way too. Maybe I should just assume we're going like all the way down like this. Doom, boom. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Should I go up an octave? Let's try up an octave. Do, 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 do. Right, I've got to really make sure this isn't wildly off. I feel like this is in the right ballpark. I'm not 100% convinced. Do, 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 do. No, I think that's fine. Do, 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 do. Let's go. Let's keep it down the octave. I think that's going to be really high otherwise. I feel like that G is close to a middle C. Okay, I'm locking it in. Chat. Where are we at? Are we messed up already? Emmy, welcome to hell. Thank you very much for the gifts. Hunters, some of those notes are right. FM, welcome on in. Darth Plagueis, welcome on in. Nix Hyde is nervous. Sal, welcome on in. Adam on the radio, thank you very much for the follow. And Kat, thank you very much for the follow. I think that's fine. Do you guys want some more music? Volume, I can turn that up. Let me know if that's too loud now or too quiet. And Ali, thank you very much for the follow. Okay, I think that's fine. And whether it is or isn't, we're locked in now. Let's just name that. Please don't hate me. Piano only for another 8 bars. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. Boom. Okay, lovely. Right, we get the introduction of some other stuff in here. We will get some marching drum snare. Let's put some markers in. Marching drum, marching snare. Let's put a marker in here. What on earth do they just do? What do they do? Why is this out of alignment? Okay. piano intro. Lovely stuff. Ryan, welcome in. Cattree likes drums. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Why have I turned on these? I'm hiding all sorts of things I don't need. Track header components on, off, go away. Right, some drums. In fact, maybe we don't need the full kit just yet. Let's go with punk rock, I guess. We'll save that for later. Charles, welcome on in. He went to see MCR a few days ago. Very nice. I feel like the only one in chatting who hasn't gone to see them in the last few days. Percussion, orchestral kit. That will have a good snare drum in it. Snare roll. No, we want to do our own marching snare. So we want to do like a something like that. Yeah, okay. Without making it sound like the Imperial March. Oh my god, what am I even doing? 1, 2, 3, but oh my god, I'm losing it already. We're like 5 minutes into the stream. Can we have Imperial March as a muted remake? It is on my list, I think. Yeah, it needs to be a triplet. I was thinking then, I'm like, but is it a triplet over here? Or is it a triplet twice that length? Da 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 da. Boom 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 boom. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Something like that. Right, let's put a little bit of velocity ramping on some of this. Probably on the first 2 beats of each thing. And like this. There's at least a little bit of variety in there. Okay, great. Nothing wrong there, I'm sure. You guys don't like the snare sound. We can change that. Things aren't working right tonight. Maybe this is better. Flixie, welcome in. Els Bells. I have a feeling it's going to sound creepy. No. Kate, welcome in. Emma, welcome in. The Deluxe Suite, hello, hello. Moramento, welcome on in. Yes, we're doing Black Parade, at least attempting to. Okay, hopefully that's fine. Let's duplicate that. And I think, like probably every other bar, we're gonna have a big old kick drum, like a boomy one. I think just a kick. Yeah, let's do that. So snare, kick, boom. What else we got on this intro? We got a glockenspiel that follows the vocals. At least that's what I've written. And we've also got some Finn guitars I wrote down. I reckon we're on track so far. I think we can't be doing too badly. Why does it kind of sound like you would tell me to press the notes on a piano? Finn guitars mean no random sample, right? I think most of the guitars we will do ourselves. The chords ones, probably not, but the lead parts we will. Axel Honey, thank you very much for the follow. Okay. I feel confident that this start isn't terrible. Put a glockenspiel in. Do 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 do. Boom, boom, boom. I feel like we're probably keeping it fairly sparse on the glockenspiel. Do 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 do. Boom, boom. I might just make it fall down. Ding, 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 do 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 do, boom, boom. Maybe a couple of notes here. Ding, do, do. Do 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 do. Okay, lovely. What do we want to do next? The Finn guitars, I guess. And then we get to add some brass. That'd be fun. Everyone loves a bit of brass. Let's add some jingle bells whilst we're here. Jack Trainer, welcome on in. Good to have you here. Right, guitars. We want some clean guitars. None of that distorted stuff. Let's reset the channel strip. Let's grab one from Contact. Guitar. Guitar lead, jazz guitar. That would be a nice clean guitar sound, I imagine. I think we can get away with just the one to start with. There are a lot of guitars in this song. It feels very Queen inspired. Lots of not David Gilmour. Lots of Brian May style playing on this. Lots of harmony parts. So we will have plenty of guitars later on. But I think at the start, we'll just keep it at one. What on earth it sounds like, I don't remember. Let me try and visualize it in my mind. Do 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 do. Take me into the city to see a marching band. Boom. Okay, I think we should make it roughly follow the piano part, but we'll add some like passing notes in places. So let's start panning some of this stuff as well. I think these can go like this. It's the Christmas parade. A better Christmas MCR than MCR actual Christmas song cover. Maybe we should just do a full-on Christmas song. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see Santa Claus. He said, "Son, what do you want for Christmas? And I'll bring you a present. If you've been a good boy." Great, that would be delightful. Let's do some kind of walk down from here. Do 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 do. Maybe like this. Do 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 do. Okay, perfect. Okay, I think that's fine as it is. Jade, welcome on in. Thank you very much for the heart. Let's put the drums down there until we need them. Horns. Everybody's favourite. Let's get some studio horns in here. Let's just, I guess, get the whole lot of horns in. Well, maybe if we go with more orchestral horns rather than studio horns. We go with like orchestral brass. Maybe we just go with the full brass section. This is abnormally optimistic. Thank you very much, Rorosaurus. The acronym will annoy me tonight. Sending love from Manchester, i.e. MCR. Yep. You're going to be thinking everyone's talking about Manchester. Right, brass. All I've written is... Oh, and there's a bass here. Okay. Let's add the bass before we add the brass. Pick ourselves a bass player. Let's go with pop rock for our bass sound. This is Logic Pro, yeah. Good old punchy bottom. And let's whack the bass all the way up here, because I deliberately put that it's a high bass. And we'll get some proper bass going later on. I feel like we just walk all the way down. Gabriel, thank you very much for the follow. Do you think you might have put a bad omen on the football by posting the slow-mo when it was banned? That's true, yeah, I didn't think I shouldn't have posted it. It was completely banned forever. Okay, brass. Let's start off fairly minimal with the brass. Let's go for like the fifth. And we will build up to some more brass as we go. In fact, I might even just make like every 2 bars. bass, what the brass actually is in this intro. So we're just gonna wing it and put in something that we think will sound fine. I don't know how it's become so Christmassy so quick. Maybe I need to turn this glockenspiel down. Maybe it's carrying things too much. Okay, where are we at? We're nearly at the part where more big guitars come in. Things start building. More horns in this part. So let's rip out some of this brass. Let's do the more like bam, ba ba bam, ba ba bam. Okay, something like that. Ba, 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 ba. Let's drop down to the root notes. Extra chicken. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 do. Do 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 bam ba 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 bam 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 bam. Actually, don't need that many. Do 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 bam 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 da da da. Bang. That's way too fast. That's not at all what I was thinking. Okay, it should be like twice that long. Like. Okay, let me get back what I just had. But we want to make everything like way longer. Spread all this out. Do 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 do. I feel like there must be a quicker way to do this in Logic. It's so often where I'm like trying to make MIDI notes like these twice as long. Oh, in fact, I'm messing up already. Do 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 do. Do. Right, something like this. So we're on G, D, E minor, D. What's that, E minor? D to C. Oh, this isn't coming together how I thought it would. And then what have we got left? B minor, A minor, D minor. Let's just put those in place. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay, fine. Something like that. Let's have a recap from the start. Boom, boom. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, will you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned? He said, will you defeat them, your demons, and all the non-believers, the plans that they have made? Because one day I'll leave you a phantom to lead you in the summer to join the Black Parade. Okay, lovely. We need a big old drum fill right before the new section here. Join the Black Parade. Okay, on the second half of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we should do these as triplets. High, mid, low. And then we'll put in some guitars in a moment. What else did I put in this section? Big guitar parts, held distorted chords, a big bass, the marching snare keeps going, there's big fills like every bar, the horns are still going, and the Glock is still going. So we'll get those in. Zucanosaurus, hello, welcome on in. No problem at all, thank you very much for stopping on by. Hope you're doing well. This is the version that Draco sings in My Immortal. I feel like we can't be like terribly far off, right? Let's keep that going. Let's just keep all of this stuff going. No clean guitar. Does the piano keep going? I feel like the piano drops out by this point. Probably. Yeah, I'm gonna say that the piano is dropped out here. Let's get. I think the bass is still doing the same thing, but in its proper octave here. Gary, welcome on in. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe it goes up an octave there. Boom, 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 boom. Do 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 do. Right, I feel like we need something. I feel like we need these sorts of drums all the way through this section. We'll mix it up a little bit. We won't have exactly the same fills each time. So we're... Sure. I actually don't think we need to mix that up too much. Right. Okay. The moment everyone's been waiting for. Some guitar samples. Tamaz, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Let's head on over to Splice. Let's open Splice. It's always a good idea. And we want some big chunky guitars. Ideally power chords. Let's just search for power chord. This has never failed us before. Not every single time we've tried it. G major. Guitar power. Probably not. Probably not a big old disco guitar. Electric guitar, power chords, mono. This could be fine. Post-punk. We've used it before for something. But I would have no idea what we've used it before for. Guitar hope core. That's nice. Guitar, electric strum. Okay, we got some okay options here, I think. Guitar one shot, we've used that before. Lo-fi guitar, nah, I don't want a lo-fi one. Major 7th, definitely not. Slide chord, definitely not. Okay, let's see what we've got on the second page. There's some options there. R&B, probably not the best fit. Okay, let's try this. This looks like it's on the same set as that other one that looked good. Let's put the run scores there. Let's see how. Let's drop that in. And we want a second one to go with it. Which of these look like they have a good name? Have we used this before? One shot chord. We haven't used this before. This could be fine. Let's grab that one as well. Okay, great. Right, this could go to, I guess, 16 bars. Sure. Right, this second one looks promising. The first one, I'm not so sure about. This one looks like it's got a bit too much going on. When really I just want a big jing. So I might even I'm going to preemptively assume that's no good. Back to the Splice drawing board. That's a clean sample. That's probably not good. Let's try page 3. There's another lo-fi chord. These are jazzy. Ambient, no. Country, probably not. There's got to be one good held guitar chord, right? G major 7th, don't want that. Telecaster, probably not. One of these. One of these will work. It's just a matter of finding the right one. Okay, let's go with this. This looks safe. Okay, lovely. Let's just drop that there. Let's give it a tiny little fade out. Right, so they're both G. And let's pan those left and right. We're going to need minor chords as well. So we just go down a step to an F sharp. Ding. To a minor chord that we don't have yet. And then up to a D, which is up 7. G sharp, A, B flat, B, C, C sharp, D, up 7. To a D. Welcome on in, Andy. Hope you're doing well. We're off. I feel like we're off to a good start here. We need another minor chord here, I think. And another minor chord here, and then we're back to another D. So let's find some minor chords. No chord. No chord. No chord. Perfect. Let's find an E minor chord to go in the mix. Thank you very much for the hearts, Andy. Amenta, welcome on in. Yeah, sounds great. Good. Mustard the boy, hello, hello. Right. Big old E minor. Big old held distorted E minor chord. Do any of these waveforms look good? This looks good, but it's a country guitar, so probably not ideal for what we want. This could be okay. Let's grab this and drop that in. You've been hit by a smooth criminal. Welcome on in. Thank you very much for the luck. I think I'm going to need it at this rate. How about this? Is this fine? This one? One of these is going to be good. I'm looking for waveforms that are kind of this shape. Like, this could be good. Cinematic electric guitar chord, sure. If you wouldn't describe this song as cinematic, then I don't know what's wrong with you. Perfect, that looks fine. Let's drop that in. Let's drop it to a single bar. Let's grab this like halfway through. If we put a little fade in on it, it'll be fine. Okay, E minor. Put a little quick fade in on those. Whack those on this track. Oh, we can turn the volume down if they're loud, yeah. And then we want a B minor and then an A minor. We can go up to a B minor, so that's up 7. B minor. And then 5 to A minor. And let's turn both of these down a bit. Right. Lovely stuff. I meant to thank you very much for the follow. Tuning welcome on in. Okay, we need to add some big lead guitar parts. Thank you very much for stopping on by Cannons Fired. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Hope the inconvenience isn't too bad. Let's get some electric guitars in here. Let's just call it a creative interpretation. Yeah. I think that sums up a lot of my past attempts. Contact. Excuse me. TikTok. Okay. Oh my god, what has happened? My whole house just shook. I feel like someone just closed the door downstairs but shook the whole house. Guitar. Lead guitar, solo guitar. Let's get that in, and then let's get lead guitar 1, lead guitar 2. So I was saying earlier, this song has a very Queen feel to it, a very Brian May feel to it. It's got a lot of harmony guitar parts overlapping one another. So we're going to do our best to recreate that, which means we are going to need at least 2 guitars. Let's pan them out, maybe not quite that far. So I think the best approach we can have is to do one part first and then base the other part entirely around that. Brian may not. Brilliant. I'm listening in the background whilst I sew, but I had to reach my phone to say this is awful. Oh no. Right, so what's the last line? It's like to join the black parade. To join the black parade. Something like that. So we want do 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 boo 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 boo. So if we put that in, bow 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 bow. Do, do, do. What chord are we on? We're on a D. And we're going to a G. Do, 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 do. Do, do, boom, boom, boom. Mademoiselle, welcome on in. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you to say. Do I need to start it sooner than that? Join the black parade. Join the black parade. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Do do do. Do 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 do. Let's make sure we're back on 16th notes. This is a bit too zoomed in. This might be a disaster. I might have been too ambitious with this one, guys. Down, boom, boom, boom. Do, 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 do. Boom. Do, 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 boo, 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 boo. Do, do, do. Do, boo, 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 boo. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, 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 boo. Do, 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 do. Something like this. What a disaster. Welcome on in, Ivy. Hope you're doing well. What chord should we be on here? We should be on... That's 1, 2, 3, 4. We should be on a D. So we're in roughly the right place. Thank you very much for the gong. Bailey, welcome on in. I think there's a pitch bend into this particular note. So let's make sure we really capture these nuances. Pitch bend. Where are you at? Pitch bend. So we want to make sure we're on a normal pitch here. It sounds like something. That's how I know we're on track. How much of a pitch bend into it do we want? Let's just go full on pitch bend. Let me just repeat that phrase again. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Don't know why it made me think of that. Do 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 do. On a D at the end there. Do 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 do. Boom, 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 do do do. Maybe I'm losing hope. Okay. These have got to sound great, these guitars. Make sure they're nice and loud. So, join the Black Parade. A young boy, my father. Maybe we should do some of the vocals because we're on track to not get this done tonight. So maybe I should at least do some of the vocals. I don't know. Maybe things will speed up as we get moving. Jace wants to smash, and Bailey, welcome on in. Hope you're all doing well. I regret asking for the music volume up earlier because this guitar is potent. You live with your mistakes, I'm afraid. Right, shall we just do these as fully harmonized? Yeah, sure. What could go wrong with that idea? Okay, so we're in G. This is gonna go so badly. And the bar before is a D. So start on an F sharp, to an E down to a D. Let's try and keep within the key and the chords, maybe. E is not going to work there. I could go up to... Maybe just stay on a D. Let's just chuckle these up a few notes so that we're away from where we were. Should be an E minor, so let's go to a G there. And let's maybe keep this like somewhere around here. What chord are we on at the end there? We're on a D. I'll make that end on maybe an F sharp. And we're on an A minor here. Sure. What's the worst that can happen with that? Okay. Will be 100%. I promise. It's gonna be perfect. Go for 2 bars here. When I was, it's so silent. I can always hear you. Okay, and then we just hold the chord here. Sure, the drums just keep on doing the same thing, that's fine. Everyone, hold your chords here. So I guess let's copy. Hold. Copy all of this. Oh my god, I'm clicking all the wrong things. Gotcho, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Are these guitars just way too loud? Let me turn things down for you guys. Maybe it's too loud now that we've got more stuff going on. Okay, we want to just hit one note here at the start of all of this. So let's get rid of all of that. The brass can go to just one note. The bass can go to just one note. I think we want to hold it for 4 bars. That feels about right to me. So let's get this all in as well. And let's drop these guitars down. Drop these down. The drums we will come back to. The brass can go there. Lead guitars. Do this. The guitars or something. Thank you very much, everyone who is sitting there tapping away the likes. It's very much appreciated. It does help TikTok know people here are enjoying the stream and all of that jazz. So it's very much appreciated. Pushes us higher up in the live feeds. So very much appreciated. Right, we want to, I think, utilize both of the crash cymbals here. and just spam the hell out of the crash. Because he's doing like a psh thing on the crash at this point. Where is the right crash? Well, crash left, crash right. I want to make sure it doesn't just sound like psh, 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 psh. So let's make sure we get enough in. Mofu, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I've been watching your videos, didn't know you went live. Yeah, twice a week. I want to say rarely. My aim is to do it consistently, but it doesn't always turn out that way. But yeah, we try to do a live every Thursday and Friday evening. Okay, that looks relatively okay speed. And we have our first tempo change of the track here, I think. And then I'm tempted to take a break and do the vocals. I think that's a good place to mix it up. Tempo. I want to add a tempo change here. Do 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 do. Excuse me. Let me move this. What tempo are we jumping to? We're going to 194. Lovely stuff. And we have an entire bar of drum fill. Did I ever figure out what the lipstick was on that live the other day? It was my camera settings. I had them horrifically wrong. I set like the wrong color range and stuff on the camera or on the webcam. So it buggered everything. But we should be good now. Let me get this pattern down. Okay, something like that. And we will, I guess, get around the kit like this. And we'll make this last one a really pronounced flam. And beef them up a little bit. And in fact, we'll do these as well. Lovely. Okay, let's do some vocals, I think. I might quickly grab a drink. Yeah. Let me quickly grab a drink, and then we will be right back with some vocals. See you in 60 seconds.
J-Lo.
I got the first part of the melody.
It's a
Like
new
amazing Spanish
generation.
pronunciations.
Mr. Local.
Of party people.
Get on the floor.
Get on the
Get on the
floor
floor.
right now.
Red one.
Let me introduce you to my party people in the club. Huh, I'm loose. And
Why is it
everybody
so
knows I get off the
timid?
chain. Baby, it's the truth. Now pump it up and back it up like a Tonka truck. Darling, pick your body up and drop it on the floor.
What is that?
Let the rhythm change your world on the floor. You know we're running shit tonight.
Oh my god, this is the worst one in a while.
Morocco, London to Ibiza, straight to LA, New York, Vegas to
Thanks, Alvin.
Africa. Darling. Live your life and stay
Oh my
on
god,
the floor.
that was certainly impactful.
Dance the night away, grab somebody, drink a little more.
Así me gusta. Así me gusta. Así me gusta.
Great Spanish.
Así me gusta.
Tonight we gon' be it on the floor.
This is sort of like being in the club at 2 a.m.
Tonight we gon' be it
capturing the
on
vibe.
floor.
Have a donkey donk like a trunk full of bass on an old school Chevy. 7-tray donkey donk. All I need is some vodka and some chunky chunk. And watching she gonna get donkey
Now
you know why they call me
Baby, if
Mr.
you're ready for
Local.
things to get heavy, I get on the floor and act like a fool if you let me. Do you believe you just sweat me?
Why are you
My
doing
name
the
ain't
rap
Keith,
part
but I
like a
see why you
weather
sweat me.
report?
LA, Miami, New York. Say no more, get on the floor.
Mic drop. You got a mic drop after that.
Grab somebody, drink a little more.
Need to see this with the Ali and Dean dance. Be a little bit of a different vibe.
I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I make them all day. I'll get one done in a second if you wait.
Okay, it's a very laid back
Sometimes I
version.
think Sitting on trains. Every step I get to, I'm plucking that game. Everyone's
I think
a
one of these
winner,
guitars might have been a
making our
mistake.
fame. Bonafide hustler, making my name. All I wanna do is and take your money.
Okay.
All I wanna do is and
That actually
take your
came out
money.
alright.
All I wanna do is and take your money. All I wanna do is
Timing's a bit questionable.
and take your money.
I think this guitar might have been a mistake. Are you ready, kids? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back on in, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. If you have just joined us, we are recreating the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance, but my laptop is muted. I cannot hear anything. I'm doing my best to recreate the original track using MIDI, using samples. We're just about to record some vocals, and probably on Saturday, we're going to have a listen to the entire thing once we finish it. Maybe if we're quick, we'll finish it all tonight. We'll see. I think let's get some vocals going, though. Let's add a new track. Such a polite robbery. Which song has the robbery in? You want me to just leave you on loop instead? I can still do that. I figure there's not actually much to loop yet, though. Oh, the paver planes, yeah. That's a good one, that one. Right. Just one layer of vocals at the start here. So we should be fairly okay. Let's just play it from the very start. You guys get the full experience of the whole song so far. And of course I need to rename the track, don't I? I should just clear out the project. Alright, here we go. Do, 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 do. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten and the damned? He said, will you defeat them, your demons, and all the non-believers, the plans that they have made? Because one day I'll leave you a phantom to lead you in the summer to join the Black Parade. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned? There we go. Got it in one for once. I'm sure there'll be no problems with that anywhere. Perfect stuff. We are the broken, the beaten, and the damned. Maria Draws and Ashka, welcome on in. Eleanor, welcome on in. Yeah, we have had a graphics / screen upgrade. We've got fancy new graphics. Whitney, I never thought I'd hear this song sang in such an unemotional tone. Grace and Atticus, welcome on in. V, welcome on in. Jenny, hello, welcome in from work. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what's going on here. Kiwi-chan and Emmy, thank you very much for the gifts. Gerard's #1 fan is in here. Welcome on in. You want to hear it from the start again? All right. I'll let you guys experience it so far. Also, please note the please do not kill me or please do not hate me piano. Jess Alexandria, welcome on in. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you to say. Undercover Horse Girl, welcome on in. We're still going. We're doing things in a bit of a different order tonight. Doing some vocals early. Kind of gonna do it section by section, I think. Took me into the city to see a marching band. It's like the real thing. When you grow up, would you be I might have too much reverb. I feel like my vocals are normally a bit too reverby. He said, will you defeat them, your demons? Gerard, is that you? The third note of the piano doesn't sound correct. I'm sure there's more than just that that's wrong with it. Chihuahua Wow, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Finally catch one of these in its MCR. Don't get too excited. We might be ruining it. Here lies irony, welcome on in. Can verify as good as it was live. Sounds like Gerard on mood stabilizers. Did you have to say city like Toast of London? That's how he says it. Oh, I can turn it up. There you go. That should be better. Get the things normally. The instrumental's normally a bit too loud. It's very festive and uplifting. It's got Christmas vibes. To the city. Which of these guitars is the problem? Which is the really loud one? Is it this one? Or this one? Or this one? Or this one? And just in the chat say this one. Yes, it's one of them. The third one, second and third.
The
Let me turn this one down.
broken, the beaten and the dead.
Let me turn this one
I was a
down.
young boy. My father took me
beat
into
is
the
unbearable.
city to see a marching band.
It should be more
He said,
tolerable.
"Son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken? The
I think there's a lot of things that are
beaten and the
problems
dead?"
here. Everyone's saying we've made it festive. We've inadvertently made a Christmas cover. We can drop these back. I think the Glockenspiel alone is doing it. I guess we're doing another add jingle bells to it all at the end. Okay, another instrumental. I wrote in my notes that this sounds like Green Day. So I guess that's the marker I'll use here to remind myself this is the Green Day section of the song. I guess we can do drums first. Let's shrink this down a bit, it's too big. Sounds like college band meets drunk marching band. Good. I'll take it. Okay. I think we're doing like a ba-booch. Yeah. With crashes on probably every beat. Do 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 do. We're gonna need to somehow get some muted guitars. I have no idea how we're gonna do that. Melly on the beat, welcome on in. I was wondering how you did these. Now the mysteries will be revealed. I'm sure chat will let you know it's a very different experience catching the lives compared to the final videos. HRBVN, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well this evening. We can get some bass in here, I guess. Get that in first. Shmuel, welcome on in. I'm doing good. It's hot. That's my only complaint, is it's hot and it feels like it's getting hotter. But other than that, I'm good. Thank you very much for the follow. I think we can assume the bass is doing eighth notes. And I think we're still mostly on the same chords as we were before. Do, do, boom. We do mix it up a little bit. In fact, I might make the first note longer. So it's like dong, do, 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 dong, do, 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 dong, do, 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 do. Because I'm not convinced we're going to be able to do that with the guitar, so we may as well do it with the drums, with the bass. So we want like a. Let's copy the drums. Let's extend the bass. The short video viewers don't know that we get the exclusive Gong version. That's true. That's a stream exclusive. It's too hot for TikTok. We want to go down to a C here. Right. Let's check this is right. What's my favorite one I've recreated so far? Welcome in, Maya. I don't know. I'm partial to some of the Christmas ones. I think we had a good few. I think Wizard was pretty good. I think Gorillaz is pretty hard to top as well. Bobby, welcome on in. Have you done any 21 Pilots yet? I haven't. No. I've got them on my list. I don't know whether to do old school 21 Pilots or do something a bit newer. Does that feel right? All right, I think we'll go with that. I think we'll stick with that there. I think we could probably use these same guitars, to be honest, and just chop them up a bit. Let's try that. So this would be G. Jing. This might be optimistic. Minini, welcome on in. I'm gonna assume that's how I should pronounce your name. Coles, good to have you here. There's a lot of chance for this to still go wrong. Spring is saying it's pretty good, but there's plenty of chances for this to go badly still. Your favorite one was the Bad Touch and the Korean one. Yeah, Bad Touch. We still need to. I don't think I've even put that out yet as a short. That was probably like our most accurate one. And we've done a couple of Korean ones now. We've done Gangnam Style, and we've done K-pop Demon Hunters, which, of course, I sang lots of Korean in. Should change it to Mini Knee. That's probably more accurate. Arjun, welcome on in. Okay, give me a minute to do all this chopping. It's probably not the most exciting viewing in the world. But if you wanted the most exciting viewing in the world, you wouldn't be on this stream. It's arguably tedious, some of it. Okay, yeah, we are doing another D and then a C. Recreate the EastEnders theme. I have been tempted. It would be a more straightforward one. And there are definitely streams where I'm like, it's 6 p.m. and I've not prepared anything. And I really should be going live. So I'm holding on to EastEnders for another night like that. Where I can probably prepare it by just having like 3 or 4 listens and be kind of good to go. I could probably just do it now, to be honest. Do. Bum 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 bum. Do. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Do. And Coronation Street. Should we just do all the classics? Right, lovely. Should have some lovely guitar parts there. And we need to do some octave guitars. Anna, welcome on in. I can see everyone's reactions in the chat are positive. Everyone's loving the decisions I've made here. Right, octave guitars. Let's Let's do the same rhythm. Do. Local Cryptid, welcome on in. I'm okay. Texas Gamer. Fail Tapia. Ray, welcome on in. I think we're onto a winner here, guys. judging by that reaction. This is too long, I've realised. Do. 13 a.m. Welcome on in. I'd just like to say that a Napalm Death Tiny Desk concert just got released. I'm not sure how to process that knowledge, so here it is for you to also know what to not know what to do about it. That sounds fun. I'll go check it out after the stream. Dylan Smith, welcome on in. They're not the first band you think of when it comes to doing Tiny Desk. Did you change the song you're recreating halfway? Not intentionally. do 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 boom 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 do 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 do. Vale, welcome in. Yes. It's your first time. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. You guys do get to hear, but I am in the dark the whole time. I cannot hear anything. And I'm doing my best to recreate the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. I feel like we're doing okay tonight. But I could be mistaken. What are we going to there? It's a D. Yeah. Like this. It's amazing you don't need to hear it. Absolutely spot on. I'm sure it will be. I'm sure it'll be perfect. Bagel Man, haven't listened to Black Parade in forever, so this will register as the OG to my brain for a few days. Oh no. Strawberry Milk, welcome on in. Do I get to refer to the original song or just from memory? It's completely from memory. I've got the lyrics and I've got like the key and some tempo changes written down, but otherwise we're doing it blind. I've got some notes like drums come in here, bass drops out here, that sort of stuff. Watch out for copyright. Gonna get sued by Nokia. Turn that off. Okay, that should be the little instrumental bit done. We should put a little drum fill on the end there. I think it's worthy of a little drum fill. Digga-digga-digga-digga-digga. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Digga, 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 digga. Hey, great. Melly on the beat, thank you very much for the rose, and Ayun for the 6 spinning footballs. Thank you very much. Spit it out, Stain. Welcome in. Sounds something like sounds like something out of a cheap knockoff black market 80s arcade game. Perfect. Sounds like it bumped into Darude Sandstorm accident. Are we getting back to the Christmassy feel again? I have no idea why it would be sounding so Christmassy. Right. We need to do muted guitars, and I'm not really sure how we're going to manage that. I'm tempted to just take what we've got and chop a load of the EQ off. It might be the way to do it. Little Dover, thank you very much for the roses. Max wants to hear it from the beginning. We can hear it. We can give you guys a listen from the start. I think we're going to make okay progress, actually. All right. For anyone who has recently joined, we are recreating the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance, but my laptop is muted. I cannot hear anything. You guys do get to listen along. I'm doing my best to recreate the track using MIDI, using samples. We've recorded some vocals, and at the end of the stream, if we finish in time, we'll have a listen all together. Otherwise, we'll pick it back up on Saturday evening and finish it and have a listen then. Here's our progress so far. I'm feeling relatively confident. Mike Tapia, welcome in. Is it just me or does it sound like the theme tune to the American version of The Office?
Took me into the city.
Not normally two songs I put together.
Marching band. He said, "Son, when you grow up,
I'll be sure to listen out for that when I do eventually hear this back.
Of the broken, the beaten, and the damned."
We'll do we'll definitely do a full song on Saturday, even if we end up
Your
finishing this first.
demons
I feel that we're going to make a good enough progress that we won't need the whole of Saturday's stream to finish it.
Because one day I'll leave you a phantom to lead you in the summer to join the Black
Here comes
Parade.
everything. Oh, it's going to be bad, isn't it? The intro is going to be okay, and then it's going to get to this point.
When I was
And it's not gonna be
a young
great.
boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, "Son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned?"
Doesn't sound anything right. Oh no. And that's it. That's as far as we've got. I think a Christmas version is inevitable at this point. Everyone's coming in with the Christmas comments. Ellie, welcome on in. JB the 7th, welcome on in. Ghostly Endeavours, Sylvie. Did I already say hi, Sylvie? Michael Payne, Hilton. Sounds like Christmas Day. May need to scrap the instrumental bits. Good. I'm glad we're on track. Let's do some muted guitars. By which I mean we're just going to literally copy all of this, put it onto a new track, drag it over here. If anything wants to move, and not just get resized. Okay, lovely. Let's call these muted guitars. And the way we're going to achieve our muted guitar effect is to just take out a bunch of the high end and hope for the best, because we don't really have much better way of doing it. Okay, drums. I think the same sort of pattern keeps going, but we switch to hi-hats. Yeah. So let's grab all of these, drop them down to closed hi-hats, and I think we're going also to eighth notes rather than quarter notes. Right. Here we go. I think we're okay. Let's get the bass copied across. I think the chord changes are slightly different actually. So we should change up a little bit. Let's figure out the bass first. Let me mute out the guitars for a second. Well, this is something. Not sure what. Boom. Go to a C rather than a D. Boom. Boom. Okay, that's fine. So let's just shuffle these around to make that work. Let's make this a -2 and make it an F. Then we go up to a C rather than a D. We do 2 bars of C, possibly. Is that what I put down? Yeah, 2 bars of C. And then a G and a D. Okay, lovely stuff. Dot, welcome on in. Do you listen to the original song when you do this? No. I've had the original song on loop earlier today, listening to it a bunch. I've printed out the lyrics and I made a few notes. I've got like the key signature and some tempo changes and stuff written down. But once we start, we don't stop and listen to the original at all. I do my best to remember it all. I like the idea, man. Just don't release it. Le Harlem, welcome on in. Finally got you live. Thank you very much for stopping on by. And Joe Mitchies, welcome on in. Low end sounds like a Bleachers song at the end. I'm not familiar with Bleachers. I should go check them out. Haven't been on a Sam Gibbs live stream in a while. Welcome on back, Bailey. Hope you're doing well. We're doing good. It's hot, but we're doing good. Powerful Celery, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, I think this is okay. Right? Maybe. Do we have anything else in this section? But we do have some unmuted parts that sort of cut through. So we should put those in place as well. We have like a... Let's let these ones cut through. We need to do a little octave thing on the guitars here. Let's copy that guitar down. I almost missed that. That would have been a disaster. Gabby, welcome on in. Maddie Moo, hello, hello. Is there another Black Parade by MCR? Can of Beans, hello, hello. That's what we want to do at the end here. We're on a D, so we should start on a D. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Da 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 da. Da da. Da 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 da. And this sort of pattern. And then we have some harmonics. I feel like we're just going to have to get a sample for that. And cross our fingers. It's okay. Yeah. Let's get a splice. Let's get a guitar harmonic in the key of D major. And let's just cross our fingers and hope for the best. Harmonics texture, Pink Bunny harmonics. Yeah, any of these going to be any good at all? If anything, I'm maybe better off looking for one shots. Guitar harmonics high strum. Harmonia. I thought it was a harmonica for a second. This could be okay. We could try that. Harmonics dreamy. We could try that. Acoustic guitar. No, we don't want acoustic. Let's try these. Let's drop that in. And let's drop, I guess, this one in as well. Okay, fine. That first one, that bottom one looks fine. This looks potentially problematic. Let's drop it there. Am I being too ambitious to think that'll fit into there? R.I.P. Van Winkle, welcome on in. I cannot hear this. Yeah, anyone who has joined recently, we are recreating the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance, but my laptop is muted and I cannot hear anything. I'm doing my best to recreate the original track using MIDI, using samples, recording some vocals, and probably on Saturday at this rate, we're going to listen to the final result when I pick it up on another stream. Luckily for you guys, you get to listen along the entire time whilst I'm here in the dark, unable to hear anything. Does this verse repeat itself? I think it does. Yeah. And we can open up the hi-hats on the repeat. Blender Scar, welcome on in. Oh my god, I'm so late. You're here just in time. Heavenly, thank you very much for the follow. What are we doing? What are we doing? Changing these drums, that's what we're doing. Let's get rid of all of them, I guess. Let's get an open hi-hat in here. Maddie Moo, I've seen your recorded videos before, but didn't know you made it live whilst others could hear. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for stopping on by and checking it out. I should probably do a better job of promoting the fact that I do these streams. Maybe I don't shout about it enough. Okay, great. There's the comments, never too late and let's start over back to back. And I read it all as one sentence. It's like, it's never too late to start over. Just restart. Just completely start over. What software do I use? I use Logic Pro for this. Eva saying, Sam, this could be okay. The song, I'm Not Okay. We've already done I'm Not Okay. And it wasn't. It wasn't okay. Okay, let's see how this is coming together. So the end of this part is like... Is it the beaten and the damned? The beaten and the beaten and the damned. Instrumental. Sometimes I get the feeling she's watching over me, and other times I feel like I should go. And through it all, the rise and fall, the parties in the streets, and when you're gone, we want you all to know. We'll carry on. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Something like that. I can see everybody is loving it. Grey Gertz, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. Something like that? Nothing like that. I haven't dyed my hair. The camera might be a bit different. I've recently changed cameras, so it might look a bit, I think, darker than it used to. Should we do the chorus? Is the chorus the same sort of chords? Do 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 do. Ba ba da ba ba da do. Do 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 do. I think we can finish up these verses and choruses, and then maybe we will stop when we get to the bridge and pick it back up again on Saturday. That feels like a good place to stop off to me. Maybe it will take all of the second stream as well. Don't know. Should try doing a Spanish song like Shakira. We've done some other songs in other languages. So if anything, Spanish doesn't feel like too much of a stretch compared to some of the other ones we've done. I would try and finish it tonight. I have to be done shortly after 11 because it just gets too late here. And I just don't think we're going to finish it in time. But I'll keep going as fast as I can. We'll do our best. Can I just copy a bunch of this? Doom, 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 boom, boom, boom. Okay, yeah, I can actually copy a bunch of this. Have I done anything by Pierce the Veil? Not yet. I'm not super familiar with Pierce the Veil. I'll need some suggestions. But yeah, I'm definitely not against doing any. We'll be doing another stream Saturday evening. I'm unfortunately busy tomorrow, otherwise I would pick it up tomorrow evening. But we'll be back. We'll do as much as we can in the next like 30, 40 minutes. Probably won't get it done. So then we'll pick it up on Saturday evening. Thank you, Spider. Welcome on in. Yeah, we're live on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram all at the same time. So take your pick of whichever your favorite platform is. You're DJing tomorrow night. Don't want to send you any of these to play at raves. We do have some of them on Spotify already. I forget which ones exactly. We've got Livin' La Vida Loca's definitely on there. Cotton Eye Joe's on there, I think. we got Spotify allowed it, believe it or not. Yeah. Okay. There's an octave melody that mostly follows the guitars. Okay, I think we can probably just copy a lot of this, to be honest. Right. Do I actually produce? I do bits and pieces, yeah. I do some music stuff on Fiverr. I've made stuff in the past. I annoyingly don't do enough for myself. I do too much for other people. I need to, at some point, set aside some time to do some of my own music. Does any of this need changing? Okay, now I think that's fine as it is. We can just copy and paste all of this. I'm gonna want I'm gonna want to join the Black Parade willingly after hearing this. Funky Draws, welcome on in. What do you play? I learnt a little bit of piano when I was in secondary school. And did maybe up to like grade 4 piano or something. And then I switched to learning guitar and did some guitar lessons for a little bit. But never did it like super formally or anything. And then I picked up, self-taught myself some drums and played in a band or a couple of bands for a little while. And then every guitarist also becomes a bassist, so I can play some bass. I played Steel Pans for a little bit. There used to be a group at school. I played some Steel Pans. This is where the bridge will go. But yeah, I would primarily say I'm a guitarist, but I don't play often enough at all. I'm very out of practice. Why no singing? I was in a choir for a little bit. Everyone in my school was forced to sing in the choir if you took A-level music. So I did sing in a choir for a bit. I played tambourine in school, and you get paid to play music. My God, I can't talk. Paid to play music to crowds. Man, the world's a weird place. It certainly is. Yeah, I didn't expect I'd be doing this years ago. One day I'll make money doing just this. Right. I think let's do some vocals for this. Let's do some verse chorus vocals. Oh no, Whitney. It's not the vibe I'm going for. Right, sometimes I get the feeling she's watching over me, and other times I feel like I should go. When through it all, the rise and fall, the body's in the streets, and when you're gone, we want you all to know. That's what we want to do here for the verse. There is at least one of the lines that has a harmony part on it. So we'll figure that out. Okay, where? I need to first figure out where these vocals fall. Just figuring out where we go. Okay, that's fine. Just leave those vocals in. Leave them exactly as they were. Sometimes I get the feeling she's watching over me, and other times I feel like I should go. When through it all, the rise and fall, the bodies in the streets, and when you're gone, we want you all to know. Okay, lovely. Through it all, the rise and fall, the bodies in the streets. Something like that. When through it all, the rise and fall, the bodies in the streets, and when you're gone. Kermit's back, everyone. Sometimes I get the feeling she's watching over impeccable. Me, and other times another take might be nice. Like now we've got it. We got it in one. When through it all, the rise and fall, the bodies in the streets, and when you're gone, we want you all to know. Lovely. Let's do the chorus. I think it comes in there actually. We want you all to know. We'll carry on. We'll carry on. Is that fine timing? It probably is. Helix Prism, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's top soprano in choir. How did you guess? We want you all to know. I need to get a bit further back. And when you're gone, we want you all to know. We'll carry on. We'll carry on. And though you're dead and gone, believe me, your memory will carry on. We'll carry on. Okay, we'll do another take. Do another take of that. Vincent Music, welcome on in. What is that piano? There is no piano. There's no piano anywhere. You might be hearing lead guitars. Okay, great. You're definitely my top 3 of streamers who recreate songs on their laptop muted. Yes. I knew I could make top 3. And when you're gone, we want you all to know. We'll carry on. We'll carry on. And though you're dead and gone, believe me, your memory will carry on. We'll carry on. And in my heart I can't contain it. The anthem won't explain it. Let's double that. I feel like my timing slipped towards the end there, but we'll see. And when you're gone, we want you all to know we'll carry on, we'll carry on. And though you're dead and gone, believe me, your memory will carry on, we'll carry on. And in my heart I can't contain it, the anthem won't explain it. Fine. That'll do. We'll carry on, we'll carry on. And second verse. Gone, believe me, your memory will carry on. We'll carry on. And in my heart I can't contain it, the anthem won't explain it. Shout it loud and clear, defiant to the end. We hear the call. Do 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 do. Amazing. Thank you very much, Jess, for the vote of confidence. You sound afraid. Oh no. Right. A world that sends you reeling. A world that sends you reeling from decimated dreams. Your misery and hate will kill us all. So paint it black and take it back. Let's shout it loud and clear. Defiant to the end, we hear the call. And we do a harmony again on these lines. So paint it black and take it back. Let's shout it loud and clear. So paint it black. So paint it black. So paint it black and take it back. Let's shout it loud and clear. So paint it black and take it back. Let's shout it loud and clear. Like school talent show. Wow, that's high praise. Alright, we need to do separate vocals for the chorus because they are different lines this time around. This feels wrong. England, well, London at least, has been colder than here in Oslo. That's not supposed to be. Do you mean the other way around? England's hotter than Oslo. No, that'd be fine. Am I surviving the heat? It is hot. Normally I've not been too bad during the days, but it is hot in here whilst I'm streaming. It sounds like Kate Bush. Oh no. Sri, welcome in on Instagram. I never thought I'd get to see the Mona Lisa being painted like this. Thank you, very high praise. Right, let's record these second chorus vocals. And we hear the call to carry on, we'll carry on. And though you're dead and gone, believe me, your memory will carry on. We'll carry on. Don't know why I thought I was not singing the right words there, but I was fine. And though you're broken and defeated, your weary widow marches. And we hear the call to carry on, we'll carry on. And though you're dead and gone, believe me, your memory will carry on, we'll carry on. And though you're broken and defeated, your weary widow marches. We'll do that on a separate take. And we'll just keep the rest of that. And though you're broken and defeated. Is that what I sing there? And though you're broken and defeated. Broken and defeated, your weary widow marches. Sure. We'll do another take of that. What's the dog bark in the middle of it? That is a very good question that has me just a little concerned. Do you do funerals? Yeah, exclusively. Funerals and like graduations, but only if you didn't pass. I'll turn up and do that. Blender Scar, thank you very much for stopping on by. We'll be streaming Saturday rather than Friday this week. I'm busy tomorrow, unfortunately. Right, same again.
And we hear the call
To carry on.
and we hear the call
To carry on, we'll carry on. And though you're dead and gone, believe me, your memory will carry on. We'll carry on. And though you're broken and defeated, your weary widow marches. Perfect. Okay. What does that leave us with left to do in the song? There's a bridge. On and on we carry through the tears, oh ha ha. Disappointed faces of your peers, oh ah ha. Take a look at me, 'cause I could not care at all. So we've still got quite a few sections left to go, actually, including a key change, which I'm sure I will nail. Sure, I'll perfectly nail the key change. What do we think? We could wrap up here, or I could try and do the bridge quickly. What do we do? How many bars is the bridge? It's relatively short. It's a little bit complicated at the end. That's the only thing that's making me a bit hesitant. Do 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 ba, 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 ba. It's so good, I've actually forgotten what the original sounds like. Alice, welcome on in. I'm so happy I just opened TikTok and saw Sam Gibbs is streaming. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. And Brett, welcome on in. Is he aware yet that the beat is like 8-bit music? Oh no. Sam, can you ask Twitch for a gong? Cactus is asking for a gong. Twitch chat. Little Wids, thank you very much for the follow. If I didn't already say that. It's 8-bit Christmas and Undertale. That's the vibe we've got here. Can we get a gong on the end of this one? We'll do an entire gong version after we finish this. Okay, fine. Let's try and get the bridge done, because there's gonna be plenty still to do next time on Saturday. Yeah. We're definitely not going to finish this tonight. There's too much to do in the next 10 minutes. But I will be back on Saturday evening, probably around 7 p.m.-ish. Hope maybe even slightly early, maybe like 6 p.m. if I'm lucky. That's UK time. Where we will finish this off, and time permitting, we'll do another song as well. I'll pick something relatively simple that we can hopefully do a 2-in-1, finish this off and start another song. I don't think it'll take too long. I've got 7 pages of lyrics printed out. We're just on to page 4 now. No, page 5 now, sorry. We've done the first 4 pages, so we're a little bit over halfway. But there's still some complicated sections coming up. Bagel Man, thank you very much for the follow. Can I pick a house track? I could. I'm not sure we've done anything that would be strictly considered house before. What would you suggest? We've got a big old playlist of songs we need to get through. Let's do the drums first. I need to do some Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, the chain's been requested. We could do the chain at some point. I don't know how many people know the chain outside of the Formula One bit at the end. The Chain's a great song. Is this what I want? Or do I need these close together? Doop-a-doo, boop-a-doo. River Wren, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. People know the Chain, surely? Hopefully. People should. People should know the Chain. Maybe we can do the Chain. There's some big vocals to live up to, though, and Fleetwood Mac isn't there. Dreams could be good. You can go your own ways, like an obvious choice. Let me have a look at their most played. Since when did big vocals ever stop you? That is true. I won't back down from a big vocal. Okay, yeah, The Chain is the second biggest song, so people should know it. That song off White Chicks, we've done it. We did what was it? Thousand Miles. We've done that. Did that a while ago. It went swimmingly. Yeah, Dreams could be good. Landslide could be good. Maybe The Chain's the one to go for, because there's enough different parts going on in The Chain. And just trying to get the boom, 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 boom at the end could be a recipe for disaster. I think we need something like this. Repeated, maybe. Maybe just once at the end. Would still like I'll Make a Man Out of You from Mulan. Yeah, that is on my list. I really do need to do some Disney stuff sooner or later. Someone suggested something from Frozen as well. Love is an Open Door, which I think would be good fun. That's got some duet vocals going on. That'll be a mess. What's my favourite one so far? Someone else asked this earlier, and I said I liked some of the Christmas songs. I think Wizard was good. And Gorillaz is undeniably a classic. We've done so many good ones. That's the problem. I feel like my favourite changes every time I get asked this question. Okay, I think these drums are alright. Yeah, that's fine. San David, welcome on in. We should do Dreams. Yeah, I'll put some Fleetwood Mac in my playlist, definitely. And then we go to some toms on this part. You actually ate up the beat on Hot in Here. Thank you. It's very kind. That's made me think of the Cat's Eye one we did, though. I think the beat on that was surprisingly good. On Gnarly. I wasn't expecting that to turn out even remotely okay, and I think it's actually one of my better ones. Tegan, welcome on in. This is not Cemetery Drive, no. Let's get some floor tom in here. So now we should have some drums that are like... We're going between hi-hats and floor tom. And I think We should make the bass mimic that same kick snare pattern. Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea. So where is this? Like here. And then over here. This might be too sparse. Be like, okay, fine. We will leave that in, and then when it goes down to the A minor, we'll just chug along on eighth notes, matching the tom. We'll do that twice. Lovely stuff. Should you want to? I want to dance with somebody. That's a good shout. I'm not sure I have that on my list yet. Wanna dance with somebody. Wanna feel the heat with somebody. Let me make some notes. I want to dance with somebody. Chain. A song with a gong when? Yeah, we need to find more songs that have gongs. Legitimately. Want me to do Stairway to Heaven? That would be a challenge. I Belong to You by Muse. That's one of Muse's, I'd say, lesser known songs. T-Rex, Get It On, Bang a Gong. Get it on. Bang a gong, get it on. We could do that. Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. I haven't done that, no. Don't stop till you get enough. Bohemian Rhapsody's on the list, yeah. I keep saying it, but eventually I'm going to book out a Saturday and I'll let people know in advance so you can set aside your Saturdays and we'll start at like 10 a.m. We'll do Bohemian Rhapsody and we'll just go for as long as we need to get the song done, because I don't think, I mean, even that might be optimistic to think I can do it in a day. It's such a big song and every section is like completely different that it might be optimistic thinking we can do it even in a day. But I'm certainly up for trying at some point. Yeah, I need to figure out when a good time to do that is. And then harass everyone into setting aside their Saturdays for it. Right, I feel like I could be making some mistakes here with chopping these up so much. And we want to be in B minor, which is up 7 from E minor. And then we should go to an A minor here. Let's get these in place. I'll prioritize that over almost anything. If it's a wedding, I'll just let you be the musical entertainment. Amazing. If it's 10 a.m., if your 10 a.m. is my 5 a.m., so I fear I'll not be there for the majority of that. I'm sorry, 5 a.m. is maybe asking a bit much. Okay. What are we doing here? Guitars follow the drums. There's a high guitar that follows the vocals. Oh yeah, there is. Okay, we need to do that. Drums are fine. And then there's a tempo change shortly after this. But we'll worry about that when we get to it. Sure, let's do the other guitar, the higher part. So we want these lead guitars to follow along with the vocal. The 24-hour Bohemian Rhapsody stream, yeah. I'll tell my neighbors to go spend the weekend somewhere else. And I'll do an overnight stream to do it. I think we want. What other octaves have we been doing? We've been here. Okay. Let's just do one line first, and then we'll do the octave up. So we want a line that goes like bum 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 do 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 bum bum do 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 bum 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 bum. We're on like the offbeats, aren't we? Just going down. Do 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 do. On and on we carry through the fears. Disappointed faces of your peers. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Take a look at me, 'cause I could not care at all. Take a look at me, 'cause I could not. What on earth is my notes here? Take a look at me, 'cause I could not care at all. I think I'm making that way too long. I think it just fits into 2 bars. Take a look at me, 'cause I could not care at all. That's what it is. 'Cause I could not care at all. I could not care at all. Do do do. Take a look at me, 'cause I could not. Oh no, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Hestia, welcome on in. It's 10 past 10 for you. It's 10 past 11 for me where I am. It's getting late. Getting late, guys. Okay, let me just play through this section and try and figure out what should be coming next. On and on we carry through the fears. Disappointed faces of your peers. Take a look at me, 'cause I could not care at all. Take a look at me, 'cause I could not care at all. Is that right? Take a look at me, 'cause I could not care at all. Da-da-da, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. You know what? I might just leave that for next time. I'll do the bridge. I'll do the vocals for the bridge. But I'll leave the actual... I'll leave the next part afterwards. Right, okay. On and on we carry through the fears. Is that where the next line should go? I'm just going to do one there. MZ, I've been real quiet since this dropped. On and on. On and on we carry through the fears. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that part separately. Sam versus timings. Who will win? It's never me. Never me. On and on we carry through the fears. Disappointed faces on your peers. I think that line is too spread out. On and on we carry through the fears. Yeah. And then I think we need to do a high harmony on this whole part. On and on, on and on, on and on, we carry through the fears. On and on, we carry through the fears. Disappointed faces on your peers. Oh my god, what was that voice crack? That's probably the worst voice crack I've had. Oh my god. Peers. Disappointed faces on your peers. Lovely stuff. Right, oh aha. Oh aha. On and on we carry through the fears. Oh aha. Disappointed faces on your peers. Oh aha. Just double it like that. On and on we carry through the fears. Oh aha. Disappointed faces on your peers. Oh aha. Lovely stuff as always. Right, I think that's going to do us for tonight. So let's have a recap of where we are at so far. I think we've made relatively good progress. We've gotten through, we're like halfway through page 4 of my notes out of 7, so we're a bit over halfway. There are arguably still some difficult sections coming up, but I mean, let's let you guys hear it from the very start. The progress so far. I think this piano part's going to be okay. Maybe not 100%, but it's going to be in the right ballpark.
My father took me
I think my
into the
vocals on the
city
intro won't be my
to see a
worst.
marching band. He said, son, when
And then it probably starts falling apart a little bit around here.
The savior of the broken, the beaten and the damned. He said, will you
And then it probably gets a little bit worse when
your
the brass comes
demons
in.
and all the non-believers, the plans that they have made. Because one day I'll leave you a phantom to lead you in the summer
to join,
to
the,
join
black
the Black
parade. And then it probably goes
Parade.
very downhill around about here.
When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned?
And then who knows at this point? It's probably really fallen apart by now. This is beautiful, better than seeing them live. Where's my money? I should start selling tickets.
She's watching over me. And
But they
other
probably made a
times
decent
I
amount
feel
for
like I
those
should
lovely
go.
gigs they've been doing.
Went through it all, the rise and fall, the bodies in the streets.
Not as bad as it
And
could
when
be.
you're gone, we want you all to know.
Still
we'll
lots that can go
carry
wrong.
on. We'll
There's still plenty of
carry
song left.
on. And though you're dead and gone, believe
Porter, thank you very much
your
for the
memory
follow.
will
Loki of Fire remix so far.
We'll carry
Welcome on in, I
on.
love Kirby.
And in my heart I can't
Super bad
contain it.
carnival
The
version.
heaven won't explain it. A world that sends
Just
you
as
reeling
expected.
from
That's what I pay internet
desolated
for, and wouldn't change anything about
Your
it.
misery and hate will kill us all.
Good, there's a
So
second
if
verse.
black can take it back, let's shout it loud and clear.
These are all the parts that aren't going to the TikTok edit. The second verse and the second chorus, they're the same as the first one. They'll get cut.
Carry on. And though you're dead and gone, believe me, your memory will carry on.
Back to chess, welcome on
Carry on. And
Join us.
though you're broken and defeated, you're weary with your
Levitated.
marches. On and on we carry
Our brand new
through the
bridge
years.
section.
Oh, disappointed
Sure.
faces on your peers. Oh,
Right, and that's it. That's as far as we're going to get tonight because it is now 20 past 11. You can't hear my commentary at all. I'm just that much quieter than everything else. Oh no. Well, I'm sure it was fine. What a start. Yeah, that's certainly something. We're going to pick this up on Saturday evening, around about 6 or 7 UK time. I'll try and be prepared enough that we can finish this relatively quickly, and then we'll do another song straight after. Yeah, 6, 7, very good. Yeah, we're gonna go find someone to raid. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me this evening. I hope we're on track for another banger. Just because I know we're not gonna get the Gong version tonight, let me give you guys a little. There you go. If you want to join the Discord, it's the best place to suggest songs where I will not forget them. There's also all the lovely people from chat are hanging out in there. We've got some great pet channels. We share everybody's pets. Yeah, it's a lovely place to come hang out. We're going to go find someone to raid on to. Who is streaming this evening? What time is it? I think we raid them all the time, but it's because they're a great streamer. We're going to raid over to Calamari Gold, who is a wonderful drum streamer. I'm assuming they're playing some drums. They might not be. They might be doing something a little bit different this evening. But they're always a good time. So stick around for that. Thank you very much, everyone, for all the follows this evening. all the gifts, all of that jazz. Thank you very much. I will see you all on Saturday. Not tomorrow. We're no streaming tomorrow. We'll be back on Saturday. Have a lovely Friday. Lovely start to your weekend. And I will see you all in a couple of days' time. Goodbye.
J-Lo.
I got the first part of the melody.
It's
My amazing Spanish pronunciation.
Mr. Local.
Of party people.
Get on the floor.
Get on the floor right now.
Red one. Let me introduce you to my party people. In the club. Huh, I'm loose. And
Why is it
everybody
so
knows I get off
timid?
the chain. Baby, it's the truth. Now pump it up and back it up like a Tonka truck. Dale. Pick you up on